Hi everyone, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins looking at the forecast as we head into March, and it's going to feel more like April. I mean, it's just that's how warm it's going to be. Wait till you see the temperature anomalies, how much warmer it's actually going to be for the eastern 2/3, if maybe 3/4 of the state or of the United States as a whole. I mean, it's just incredible how warm it's going to be. So here's the afternoon temperatures for Friday, March 1st. Look at that. The 60s go all the way up into South Dakota, maybe nudging their way into Minnesota. How much warmer is this than average? By a lot. Look at that. From Billings, Salt Lake City, Phoenix, east to just about the Mississippi River Valley. Everybody in the middle is going to be anywhere from 5 to 20 degrees, maybe even 30 degrees above average. And that's just the beginning. That's just Friday. Here's Saturday. That warm air continues to pulse upwards. You're looking at 70s and 80s for a good portion of the central part of the U.S., south central, just incredibly mild. And everybody, look at that. From Billings to Salt Lake City. I mean, you've got all of this all the way over. This entire area has positives, no negatives. You have to go all the way to Seattle, San Francisco, basically the West Coast, before you see any kind of below average temperature. So Saturday is going to be warmer than average for everybody. Sunday, much of the same. You're looking at 70s and 80s for a good portion of the central and eastern part of the U.S. And again, this is for everybody. From Denver east, basically from the Rocky Mountains east, is going to be warmer than average. But notice that colder air is starting to kind of get a foothold. It's going to try to make its way east. But look, 31 degrees warmer than average for Lincoln on Sunday, 25 Oklahoma City, 16 degrees warmer than average in International Falls, 25 degrees warmer for Indianapolis. Just really, really warm. So even beyond that, the March 8th through the 14th, so through the first half of March, continues. That eastern half of the U.S., eastern 3/4 really, continues to look warmer than average. The western portion from the Rocky Mountains west looks to be a little cooler than average. Precipitation-wise, just about everybody has a chance at seeing above average precipitation through the first half of March. So that's good news. There's some spots that could really use the moisture. Hopefully we can dodge the severe weather. We'll take a look at that. You're looking for, in the geopotential height, this is the jet stream basically, and you're looking for bends to see if there's any kind of activity, any kind of energy pulsing its way down. And really, if you want cooler air, you got to get all of this down here, and it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. So here we go. Notice the cooler than average forecast for the west of the Rocky Mountains. That's why that jet stream is going to bend down. But once it gets back, once we get to about Monday afternoon, it kind of gets pushed back up north. So you got a zonal flow here, and this area right here, that's something that you want to keep an eye on. This flow right here, that's going to be bending upwards, and every time it does that, it runs into this warm, moist air, and where those lines intersect like that, that's where there's a chance for thunderstorms, heavy rain, maybe some severe weather. So that's something we're watching as we head through early next week. And then, got some activity behind me, not the quietest of rooms. And then as we get into Wednesday, the middle of next week, notice that colder air trying to push down. That's why that western 1/3 of the U.S., west of the Rocky Mountains, this area is going to be cooler than average, while over here, there's nothing coming down from Canada to cool us off anytime soon. So that's going to remain in play. This is how it's going to look. This whole area is going to see, let's see, I'm going to circle it. Where's that? There we go. This whole area right here is going to remain warmer than average all the way probably through the first half of the month of March. And then this area over here is going to remain cooler than average through the first half of the month. So here's your forecast. Keep an eye on this area. Remember where those lines were at, where the jet stream and the warm, moist air intersect? This area right here is going to have a chance for storms. Now, not yet, right about there. So watch this area. Got the snow trying to push its way past the Rocky Mountains. Has a hard time doing it though with all that warm air in place. And then here we go. There's that chance for some storms. Again, this line right here, maybe severe, maybe just strong storms, but definitely some rainfall possible the first half of next week. That's going to push off to the east fairly quickly as we get into Wednesday morning and into Thursday. So precipitation potential is likely going to be the highest in that area. So this whole spot right here could see 2, 4, maybe 6 inches of rain from St. Louis south towards Louisiana, New Orleans, over towards Atlanta, and then the snowfall potential and rainfall potential mixing in west of the Rocky Mountains. But notice the middle part of right through here, not much. We could use the rain. There's going to be possibilities. But it just doesn't look really good for the center part of the U.S. Snowfall potential, where it's cold enough, could see some snow, but it's got to get past that warm air that's basically going to be right over everybody here. So this spot right here could see some snowfall, especially in the upper elevations. But overall, I think more rainfall is going to be possible for central and eastern U.S., while snow in the upper elevations towards the Rocky Mountains. So that's the forecast for the next several days. Like and subscribe if you can. That would be fantastic. See you next time.